Hi everyone, this is Jennifer from Happy Place Planning, and today we're going to sit down and plan out the month of July in my new content planner. Okay, so disclosure. Obviously this is an Erin Condren gradebook, right? Doesn't look like a content planner. However, this kind of evolved out of necessity for me. So I had been watching Bitly Ditly Has Plans, and she does the Erin Condren monthly planner for her content planner, and she kind of maps out film, edit, upload, and thumbnail, I think, are her categories. And she draws it in, but she also has like the monthly calendar pages. So I went on to Plum Paper's website and I was hoping I could pick up a 7x9 coil bound monthly planner and add in a page like this where I wouldn't have to hand draw in any check boxes, and that wasn't an option. So I started looking around my craft room, and this was like perfect, right? Now the only thing that this was missing was the monthly view, and that is where PlannerKate comes in. So I have never done this. I am hoping it works. I measured this book. It is about a 7x9 booklet, and my plan is to use these stickers to map out the month. So here's a blank page, and then PlannerKate has these create your own monthly kits. So I picked up the left side and the right side. You can search MNTH 200. And then I also wanted to use a kit. And I didn't have a July kit for this year, but I did have this 2022 kit in my stash that I didn't use last year. And it is so gorgeous. So I thought, yes, let's go with that. Let's use what we have. I'm kind of proud of myself, guys. I used a planner that I have, and I'm using stickers that I have as well. So what I did to just kind of show you was I went back for my YouTube channel for 2023 and just started listing out all of my videos and then how many views that they had. This would be sort of May and June, and then I want to obviously do something a little bit different for July. So I need to erase these marks. I have been using this friction clickable, well, they call it a friction clicker 0.7. It is erasable, so I've been enjoying that. Okay, so let's get down the kit to cover up this page and see what that's going to look like. I think that I want to start with the headers at the top of the page, and that would help maybe align some things. So I'm going to flip this over and we will go with this. And the good thing is, since you're creating your own kit or month view, if you wanted to use one of Kate's Monday start kits, I think you could do that. And the alignment, I'm gonna have to play around with. I also, which I hate to keep mentioning in my videos, but just to kind of explain, I was diagnosed with a rare eye disease, and I have no central vision right now in my right eye. So sometimes lining things up has become a little bit more difficult for me. Okay, this is not cooperating. That's better. Okay, second time's a charm. And then we'll do this side over here. Hopefully I can get that down a little bit easier. And I also realized with my vision problems how much I just really still enjoy paper planners, and if I lost my vision completely, which I might, how much I would miss it. But God's got this. It's going to be what it's going to be. All right, so this is the left side. I was just turning that around to check my alignment. And then what I've been doing, which helps, is not peeling off the entire backing on these stickers that are like a full sheet size. And that makes it just a little bit easier for me. Yeah. I had to play around with that off camera to get it to lay flat, just because of how this book is bound and not being a coil bound planner. And I found that for me, it's easier to start over here towards the spine and kind of press the paper out to avoid any wrinkling. So we're gonna try that on this side. That looks pretty straight. And then we'll push this out towards the edge of the paper. Perfect. That worked a little bit better. Okay, so now you can see I have my month view calendar, and of course I want it to be dated. So we're gonna use the date dots and just pop those on. I'll speed you up and then we'll chat about the setup. All right, July dates are down. We will come back to this, but I want to turn the page and kind of set up what areas I track and talk about that. So this is really to keep track of where I'm at in the production process for a video. So for me, the first three are always a film, edit, and upload, and that's what I'm going to put up here again. And then after that process, I start making my thumbnail, and I also have a little template that I use that you might have noticed where I share on my IG stories. It's the same image that I use for the thumbnail and that YouTube story. It's just a different sizing. So I have to make both of those. And then I do like to try to assign my content to a day. For me, for some time now, it's been always a Monday video, which kind of varies. Thursday is typically my weekly plan with me, and then if I have any bonus videos, that is on Saturday. And then I do go and look at how many views a video has at 24 hours, and then 1 month later. This just gives me an idea of what you guys are watching. Obviously, typically, if something has more views, that means it's more popular, and I might want to consider making a similar video again. And then at the end of the month, I go back through the monthly videos and see which video had the most views, the second most, the third most, and which was least popular. So we're going to put those in again. And last, I forgot about that one. And then I also like to keep track of what type of videos I'm filming. So if it's for PlannerKate, I like to mark that. They're the only stickers that I use, so typically most of my videos incorporate PlannerKate in some way. I was on the Crefective Paper PR team for April, May, and June, so I did want to keep track of that. And then right now in my lineup, I have an Erin Condren, a plum paper, and my traveler's notebook, and I like to hit a variety of those as well. And I don't do a lot of haul videos, but if I throw one in, obviously I want to mark that. And then if it's a collaboration, either paid or gifted or otherwise, I do like to make note of that as well. So I'm going to copy these over to my July pages. So we have PlannerKate, Crefective Paper, EC, Plum, and I like to keep them in the same order. That way my brain gets used to it, makes marking them just a little bit more easy for me. TN, Haul, and Collab. Okay, so those are in, and then I did want to draw in a line here. Just grab my ruler, and even though that this has all of that grid tracker, I do plan on just writing notes across here if I need to. I don't think that I will. It might be like if I put my first video here, July content planner, I have everything marked, I might make a note in that line. However, after all of these checklist pages, this does have lots and lots of notes pages. It's one of the reasons I wanted to use this particular book for my content planning. Okay, so once I have those videos down or in my mind, I will write those down. The first one will be probably this July content planner. So we'll write that in. And let's go back and talk about how I'm going to use this monthly page. So my plan for this is to use these labels on the monthly sheet and write down for sure if I have a date for things. So again, that's typically Monday and Thursday. So I know for sure I want to share this July content planner. And that will be my video for this first Monday. And then this is going to be maybe hard to explain. I don't want to sit down and fill out exactly what video I need to film and has to be done for a specific Monday or a specific Thursday. What I typically do is just film as things come up. Like I knew I wanted to set up this content planner, so I decided to film it. And then after it's filmed, this Monday works well for me. So that's how I do scheduling. It's not really scheduling. It's kind of like an after the fact thing. I hope that makes sense. So I do have several videos in the process of film, edit, upload, and I just need to assign them to a day. So that kind of depends on a variety of things. One, if we have trips or vacations. Two, if I have a due date for a specific collaboration, I don't really get to choose. I try to always schedule collaborations on the day that the brand is releasing that product. And then three, just how the timing feels. So obviously if I have a July content plan, I kind of want that to be more at the beginning of the month rather towards the end of the month. So what I plan to do was just list out some of the videos that I already have in that process, write them down on these stickers, and then I can just carry this sticker sheet with me. And when I want to assign it to a day, I can take it off the sheet and put it down. So let me check and see what I have already ready for the end of June/July. I do have an Erin Condren 23-24, so the new planners are starting, and I planned out the month of July, so that is like my everything monthly overview. And then I also have my plum paper July, which is more of a fun creative space. It doesn't have any plans or anything like that in it. So those are the two that I have already in process. And like I said, these make a little more sense if they're month specific, if they're earlier in the month. So I will go ahead and assign those. I think we'll make this Monday here my July for my Erin Condren, and we'll make this Monday my Plum July, since it's not really appointment specific. I think that would still work. And then we will do a weekly plan with me for these four Thursdays. And I'm going to alternate colors on this sticker. So I'll know in my mind I need to get that done. Now you'll notice I didn't put like a planner, because I might prep it in my Plum, I might plan in my Erin Condren. I do like to switch things up. So I'm not going to put a brand down for those. It's going to be whatever I am personally using for the week. Okay, so what else? I had kind of a list of things that I always wanted to incorporate. So that would be my July Erin Condren, because I always do that. My Plum July, which I already have. This content planner. I did want to schedule a TN update for you guys. That's a very important part of my personal planning system. And we are rolling into Q3 for July. So I will go ahead and put that down as an idea. Also have some more pink ones on this sheet 1. I did want to film a 7x9 plum flip for you guys. I have really moved into that specific book, and I have lots of pages prepped that I didn't share on camera, and I thought it might be interesting to chat about that with you guys. So that was one of my ideas for July as well. And I think that's going to be it. Okay, so again, I'm going to keep these because I don't want to assign them to a day yet like I did these. And I'll just keep these tucked away in the back of my book. I don't think it will be going anywhere. Now, the other thing that I would add to this that I've done in some of my other content planners in the past is add any product launches that I think I'm going to be participating in. One of those was the June monthly Erin Condren launch. I really considered purchasing that, and I had it marked in June. Didn't work out with my budget or how I wanted to order things, so I did not end up picking up that specific planner. If I find any other product launches in July, though, I will definitely add it to this page. I do know for sure that PlannerKate will be launching kits on July the 5th. So let's pull this back out and mark that. I think I'm going to use this full box. That would be really fun. And we're going to pull up the 5 so I can put it back down on top. I am a big believer in setting limits and budgeting, and PlannerKate is always something that I get every month. So we'll mark that, and then we will use one of these pink labels for that. So that would be September kits. If you're interested in that specific launch, it will be at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And I do have a code for Kate's shop. It is Happy Place 20. It gets you 20% off even discounted items. Okay, so that's down. And then I do want to list out the kit numbers for this because that's how I shop the PlannerKate website. So I am going to write those down over here. And we will use another one of these pink strips, kind of corresponds. And we will get those down. So this will be July, no, it is July, September kits. And Kate always has 2 full kits, which means it has budget and monthly options as well as the weekly options. And oh look, this is maybe gonna be nice that this is erasable. I am going to put these over 2 lines since some of the kit names are longer and I don't want to scrunch that up. Okay, so as I was saying, 2 full kits. The first one is kit 540, and that's how I shop. So when I get online on the 5th, I'll type in kit 540 and everything for that kit will pop up. It is called Jules. Her second full kit would be kit 541, and that is called All A's. And then we have 3 mini kits, which means it has all the weekly options, but no month view stickers or budgeting stickers. So that would be MK 542. And that one I'm also excited for is called Coffee Time. Then we have MK 543, The Colors of Autumn. And this one we will put on 3 lines. And then the last kit for September will be mini kit 544, Woodland. All right, so that's a look at how I'm going to be using the month view with the create your own monthly stickers and header of choice. And then once I start production, I'll transfer those over to this tracker and track them for the month. And then at the end of the month, I'll sit down and do a review and see which videos you guys seem to love the most. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for joining me and bearing with me as I fumbled around with stickers a little bit. Hopefully I'll edit all of that out so you don't have to sit and wait. But I do also like to do the process the first time on camera because then you see the issues, if any, that I had, and hopefully my solutions or what worked for me will help you out as well. Let me know what you guys think of this specific book and if you think it would work for your content planning. If you're not a content creator, I can think of lots of reasons that you could use this particular book other than for school, which would be for a grade book, right? Anything that has like a process step where you're checking off different steps within the process, this would be fabulous for, I think. So I'm anxious to hear what you guys think. Let me know. Bye, friends.